12-pound bracket in the coming minutes, and I'm here with Jake Hoffman and Maximizer, one of the best horizontals here at the competition. Jake, you're here. It's the top of the bracket. We are about to go head-to-head with Creature, a bot that has a substantial wedge in the front, and you have an undercutter. So literally an uphill battle in your first match. Tell me what's going through your head and what's your strategy going to be going into this first match?
So the strategy is going to be using what Maximizer's designed to do, which is counter the wedge with those forks. I'm going to try to out-control a control bot, which is never a good bet. I think the matchup kind of favors him a little bit, but, you know, we'll take it super slow, super careful, and, you know, just try to score some control points where we can.
Now, I know that you're on the wait list in October, but there's no guarantees there. So a lot is riding on tonight. Does that influence your drive style, offensive, defensive? Tell me how that affects you, knowing that this might be your last chance to get to the World Championships.
All right, so we got 3 ways to qualify tonight. Blue Marlin, Carmen, or this darling. And I'm ready to qualify with this darling. I'll tell you that right now. So I like my chances. I'm going to get out there. There's no safety net. So we're going to get out there. We're going to have a good fight. You know, I'm a little worried about Creature, but, you know, we'll get her done.
Jake, get out there, drive fast, take chances. Back to you guys.
I disagree. I don't think he should drive fast or take chances. Jake has got to be controlled in that matchup. He's got to be thoughtful in that matchup.
Oh, Kyle.
I'm just saying.
I want him to just send it.
But that doesn't go well for him every time. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a judge's decision. So this is the previous fight. This was Red Storm versus Yahoo. And there you see it, your winner, Yahoo, in that decision. So
split decision on that one, Kyle.
Not surprising that that was a split decision. What did the judges really have to go off of there? I totally understand this decision, but yeah, split decision for Yahoo. That means Chad New and Yahoo moving on in the bracket. They will face the winner of Synthesis 30 and Chicken. Speaking of, let's go to Cage 1. And our friends in the booth are going to call this action for us.
You know, every time I see Synthesis 30, I think the disc gets a little bit bigger.
Yeah, it's got a growth problem, and eventually we're going to have to call it and just say this isn't a 30-pounder anymore. It's unfair.
It's really big.
But here's the thing, Adam. You have a very, very large horizontal going up against it, and a pretty good chance that you could hit an area that isn't the disc, and you can't say that for very many opponents.
I mean this in the best way possible, but Hal Rucker builds the most beautiful rectangles.
Yeah, and here we go. We'll see. Boom! Oh! That is a great hit from Chicken. These are the hits that need to happen
into the side
for Chicken to have a chance.
It didn't get tacoed.
No, and look. You now have very limited. This is incredible, Adam. This is exactly the damage that Chicken needs to do in exactly the right spots.
Oh, there are pieces of Synthesis all over the arena.
Wheels.
And one of the wheels off of Chicken, that looks like.
Yeah, that blade absolutely bent and took out its own wheel. We got to see if Chicken can unstick itself.
Who requested the unstick
or
first?
Or Synthesis can.
Seems like Synthesis requested the unstick first. That is huge here.
That said, that gives Chicken time to self-right, if it possibly can.
It doesn't look like it's having fun doing that. That is the side that it has lost a wheel. I wonder if that's affecting it. Synthesis is back over.
If it can just get that little bit of momentum.
And now here is the requested unstick coming for Chicken.
I hear a count out going in the
that doesn't
background.
really make a ton of sense. I guess, can you get counted out while the other unstick is happening before yours?
I don't believe so.
I don't know. Well, anyway, the unstick is attempting here. I don't think it's
I don't think it's going to work either, but
Floop doing their best. Oh, and look at that.
Oh, that's the source of the issue. That blade is so bent up that it can't make a full 360, and the robot cannot self-right.
Probably also why the wheel got cut off.
Yep.
Oh, it's
this
sad.
count out is going to be starting soon, unless they consider this amount of waddling to be controlled movement. I personally wouldn't.
It doesn't seem like enough, and I don't think the ref considers it enough either. It's unfortunate. That fight was a lot of fun.
It really was. Everything went as well as it possibly could for Chicken until it didn't.
Yeah. They'll need to work on that self-righting ability. I mean, it's the first event of its career, and it was pretty valiant in its efforts, but Synthesis 30 coming in with the experience in this weight class and able to pull out the victory.
To go this deep in the tournament with a first-time robot and then lose after several really effective hits against a robot like Synthesis 30, that is nothing to shake a stick at. So
Back to
we're
the
going to go
desk,
back.
and they're going to chat about who just made